Hey guys, this is n86 from n86.com, and today I'm going to be comparing the Samsung i8910 imaging and video capabilities to one of the best camera phones on the market, the Nokia n86. So this bad boy has got a 2.6-inch AMOLED display, and it's got an 8 megapixel camera, and it's got a maximum of VGA resolution video. And you know, it's one of the best camera phones on the market, if not the best. And some of the features, some of the camera settings for the n86 have actually been copied onto the i8910 by software modders, you know, for better results. So I'm just going to be comparing these two to see how good the n86 is or how bad the i8910 is. So I'm going to do a video test first to see how well the video goes. I'm going to set the i8910 at 640 by 480, which is the maximum resolution that the n86 is capable of recording. So of course the i8910 can record higher video resolutions, but for fairness and to just see the quality of the video and audio, I'm just going to set them, you know, put them to the same settings just to see how well that goes. Okay, so this is the test of video on the Nokia n86. So I'm outside and there's quite a bit of noise going on. There's a bit of wind, and I'm just recording my garden here, just checking out how well this will come out. The n86 is used on shows like the Phone Show because it has very good video output. So this is a video test on the Samsung i8910, again using 640 by 480 resolution. I haven't tempered with any of the settings. This is the default setting, and it appears looks pretty good. So this is again my garden, just checking it out. Video seems to be a little bit darker though than on the n86. So one of the coolest things about video on the n86 is the zoom function, because it works really well. That's true digital zoom. So I'm just gonna do a demonstration of a bit of zoom here, so you can really appreciate just how well this zoom works. You know, very little distortion going on there, and this is maximum. So you know, it's kind of fuzzy there, but I mean, you can really appreciate, you know, true zooming without distortion on the Nokia n86. Brilliant stuff. So this is an example of video zooming on the Samsung i8910. So you can appreciate the difference. And here, so you know, it's very fuzzy image, but the zooming is of course significantly more. It says on the specifications that it's 4 times digital zoom. So you know, you can get an appreciation of how good the zoom is, how bad it is here. On Samsung i8910. So that was video in a fairly brightly lit environment. So this is the n86 in a fairly dull corner of the attic here. So you know, it's grainy as expected. You know, you can see some adjustments going on there, but you know, so I'll just compare that to that on the i8910. Alright, so this is a video recording with the Samsung i8910 in that same attic. So you know, some significant difference that you can see here. Yeah, very significant difference. So it's very grainy, very dark. yeah, you can barely see a thing. So obviously the flash is off for this demonstration. Okay, now in that same dark room in the attic with the n86 with the flash on. So, yeah, you can see there's obviously, significant improvement. There's still, it's still fairly grainy, but, it's significantly better. The flash really does a very good job there. You can see it reflected. That's the Samsung i8910. So brilliant there. But the n86. Alright, so this is video with the Samsung i8910 in the dark attic with the flash activated. So you can see that it's reflecting on the phone on the n86 there. So, you know, it is a little lighter, but yeah, it's still significantly pretty dark. Yeah, pretty dark. So all the tests were carried out in the default condition. So that's basically the condition that I would expect most users to use their phones in. Just pull out your camera and then take a photo or take a video. So there may be, you can tweak settings to make images come out better or brighter in certain conditions, but this is the default settings for these cameras. So I could say in conclusion that the camera on the n86 has just proved how much of a monster it is. It's really good. It raised the standard for what to expect in cameras on mobile phones. So the Samsung i8910 is not quite there, and the n86, of course, this is a monster. Maybe it's the Call of Zeus optics, maybe it's the dual LED flash, maybe it's the settings that Nokia puts, but the Nokia n86 is definitely the camera phone to go for between these two. Okay, so the idea of it is to make sure the flash is on, and then you hit the camera button. Whilst the flash is still on, you hit the settings button over here. So I'm just going to try and demonstrate that. Attempt number 59. And then you hit the setting up, and then voila. So it's pretty tricky. And you have this running, so it's not very battery effective. I would still recommend going for the app, but it works. You're not recording anything, and you've got the flash on. So it's a handy little exploit there that you can take advantage of if you don't want to pay for torch application. So you can actually well, you can't exit the camera app, because as soon as you exit the camera application, the torch goes with it. So it's a small little thing that you can take advantage of on the Samsung i8910.